confidence as a woman in business is a funny thing, fleeting at times and necessary always. For myself, I am a business owner, and you could call me an entrepreneur. I own my own business as a wardrobe stylist. But I can tell you that the road getting here was not easy, neither internally nor externally. Like many people, I left a very clear-cut career in New York City to follow my significant other, in this case my husband's career, to another city, which meant changing gears for mine, and going out on my own, starting my own business. Was really a hot mess at the beginning, because I didn't know anybody that had blazed this path, that had done this. I could ask advice of people who had other kinds of businesses, who worked for themselves in other arenas, but I didn't know anybody that personally that I felt comfortable asking questions of, that did what I wanted to do. And in fact, in the beginning, I actually didn't start out as a wardrobe stylist, even though that was the only thing I've ever wanted to do in my whole life, because I didn't believe in myself. So I thought, okay, well, I'll be a personal organizer, and I can do this, and I can do that, and I can do the other thing. And I remember I had made this brochure of all of my services, and it was like this laundry list of things that I can do for you. Just in my head, it was like, okay, how can I get people to want to hire me? And I went to a networking group at the time, and it was interesting. They all latched on to just the personal organizing. And I thought, that's not really what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Didn't you see number 5 on the list? Number 5 on the list was personal stylist. That's really what I want to do. And definitely through trial and error, and a lot of encouragement and pushing from people around me who believed in me immensely, and definitely more than I believed in myself, I finally threw out the brochure and made a new one, and the only focus was personal styling. Even though that was, my background, my field of study, everything I'd done or had anything to do with since I was a child, it was absolutely frightening. But once I realized that once I got in front of a client, it was like I was like in auto mode. I just knew what to do, and it was great, and I was working, and I loved it, and I was full of useful information. I was getting great response from clients and feedback. And I'd leave a client, and I'd come home, and my husband would say, "How did it go today?" I'd be like, I don't know. I feel like I could have done better. I don't know. And this constant second guessing, and I don't know, should I do this kind of marketing? Should I do that kind of marketing? And all of the options and decisions that have to be made, every time I allow self-doubt to creep into my mind, the one thing I know for sure is things go terribly wrong. So I have learned over the years, through trial and error, that I must believe in myself as much as the people who know me around me do. And the times when I don't, I just shut off that horrible voice in my head. I tell her to shut up, because I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to succeed. And that gets me over the hump until I do.